I'm a 53-year-old single parent of 3 children, 3 grown children, and I have 2 grandchildren. I've been active all my life. I was in competitive gymnastics, competitive swimming, I power lifted. I actually did my first figure competition in 2007, and I did a powerlifting competition in 2009. Well, Chris has helped a lot with my knees because due to the gymnastics, I have been very rough on my body. During training for the powerlifting, I detached my labrum. So I had to have that completely resecured with 9 screws. I have worked out with Chris on and off since about 2007, and he was very instrumental in helping me with the rehab because he was willing to take me on and continue getting my motion back into my shoulder after physical therapy discontinued. And I was able to actually continue to get 100% usage. And then recently I was in a car accident and had a rotator cuff that he is also helping me to rehab. My first thoughts were believing the doctor when he claimed that I would never have 100% use of my shoulder again and I would never be able to lift. Chris kept telling me that it would be different. It could be different. So he gave me hope, and I do actually have 100% use of my shoulder again. And with this one, the doctor told me it would take me a year before I could be lifting, and it's less than 7 months, and I'm probably about 85% of where I was prior to surgery. They were able to get the basic mobility back, and if I was not as active as I was, I would probably be satisfied with it. But being active, I wanted to go back to lifting weights. I enjoy throwing my grandchildren around, just roughhousing with them, and I was not able to do that. I saw improvements because I went from being totally immobilized to being able to feed myself, do your basic functions of your arms. I'd been working with Chris on and off since about 2007. He was one of the trainers that were there, and he was going through school to become a physical therapist. He was just very easy to work with. So when I asked him if he would be willing to rehab my shoulder after the physical therapy stopped, he agreed. And he has done an excellent job. It's just amazing what he's been able to do in a fairly short period of time. Chris was able to make routines that gave me hope that I would be able to get to a competitive field again. And he was able to push me, keep me motivated. And I can't say without pain because I left in tears more times than I didn't, but he has done it. My right shoulder, which has 9 screws in it, I have 100%. It's stable, it's as strong as it ever has been. In the beginning, he'd only allow me about 2 days, and he was very restrictive. I'm up to 3 to 5 days, and he pushes it as much as my body will handle. And he's very in tune to knowing, even though I will tell him it doesn't hurt, he knows how to read the features of my body, of my face, to know when he has to cut me off. I have 2 grandchildren, and I want to be able to roughhouse with them. I want to be able to throw them around. And I'm kind of like being able to move a lot of weight. And it's just an ego. I'm not sure if it's an ego or just my mentality. I'm very competitive, and it's a way I can stay competitive. The most challenging moment is when I had the labrum. After the labrum surgery, my shoulder actually froze. So I had no movement. Those were the times that I went home, probably every time from therapy with Chris, in tears. And just his attitude and the way he was able to help me through it and show me that I would achieve what I wanted, kept me coming back, kept me motivated to even want to not give up and give up on my dreams. Because he kept telling me I could make my dreams, and I did. They were very amazed that I had the mobility I did as quick as I did, just moving along as quick. And I wish I could actually show the doctor from the labrum that I did get 100% back, because he would be very amazed. It's great when my grandkids come up and they want to wrestle or they want me to throw them in the air, that I can do it. And I can do it without pain, without fear of dropping them, or hurting myself. One thing that is really nice with Chris is you don't get just Chris, you get everybody, because it's a family. It's just a full support system in itself, which is very, very beneficial, because when you get down, you call them and they will help you through it.